Hello everyone, today we'll discuss the study of anti-catatonic activity of drugs on rats and mice by Professor Sabashik. So principle of this experiment is catatonia is only identified as a symptom of Parkinson characterized by extreme loss of motor skill or even constant motor activity. The symptom most clearly related to the dopamine deficiency. Parkinson disease occurs due to the loss of dopaminergic neuron running from substantia nigra to corpus stratum. These dopaminergic neurons are inhibitory neurons that act on D2 receptor of cholinergic neuron in the corpus stratum. Thus, loss of inhibition causes hyperactivity of this cholinergic neuron. It can be characterized by tremor, muscular rigidity, bradykinesia, which is nothing but the slowness in initiating and carry out voluntary movements. Antipsychotic like phenothiazine and rezapine produces extrapyramidal side effect, and these effects may stimulate the catatonia in rats and mice. So basically phenothiazine type of drug stimulate the catatonia or catatonic effect in rats and mice. These effects such as akinesia, rigidity and tremor are also are called Parkinson-like because in Parkinson disease the major clinical symptoms include difficulty to move and change posture, which is nothing but the akinesia and rigidity and tremors. This effect of antipsychotic drug are due to the excessive blockade of dopamine receptor in the extrapyramidal motor system. Therefore, phenothiazine, that is chlorpromazine and perfenazine, are commonly used to produce Parkinson-like extrapyramidal symptom in laboratory animal and to study the anti-Parkinsonian drug. So basically, in simple term, we can say the drug like chlorpromazine or perfenazine are the drug which induces the catatonia or Parkinson-like symptom in rats and mice, and then we can study the effect of anti-Parkinson drug. Requirement: animal which is required here is rats, drug perfenazine and scopolamine. Equipment: wooden block 3 cm high and 9 cm high. Procedure: weigh and number the animal and divide them into two groups. Each group consists of 9 animals. Then group 1 is the perfenazine treated group, which is also called as control group, and group 2 is a perfenazine and scopolamine treated group. Inject perfenazine to control animal and observe the severity of catatonic response as follow. So we have to see the severity of the catatonia. So stage 1, the rat moves normally when placed on the table, then we'll give the score 0. Then stage 2, the rat moves when touched or pushed, then we'll give the score 0.5. Then stage 3, the rat plays on the table with a front paw set alternatively on 3 cm high block, failed to correct the posture in 10 seconds, then score is 0.5 for each paw with a total of 1 for this stage. And then stage 4 is the rat failed to remove its front paw when placed alternatively on the 9 cm block. Then score 1 for each paw with a total score of 2 for this stage. Thus, for a single rat, the maximum possible score would be 0.5, 1 plus 1 plus 2 is equal to 3.5, revealing the total catatonia. Now observe the severity of catatonia at 5, 15, 30, 45, 60, 90 and 120 minutes after perfenazine. To the second group, inject scopolamine and after 30 minutes inject perfenazine to these animals already treated with the scopolamine, and observe and score the severity of catatonia as a step 2. Compare the onset and severity of catatonia response in both the group. Plot the graph, time along the x-axis and catatonic score along the y-axis. Note the differences in the onset and severity of catatonia response in both the group. So this is the observation table for perfenazine. So you can see here the maximum response, maximum catatonia is observed at 60 minutes. It come here as 3. But when we give our drug, that is scopolamine is a anti-Parkinson drug. So it will reduce the catatonia to 2. So from 3 it is reduced to 2. Then we'll plot the graph. So when we plot the graph, so you can easily see here this orange block indicates the animal treated with a perfenazine, and this yellow one indicates the animal treated with a scopolamine. So you can easily see our drug, that is scopolamine, is a anti-Parkinson drug. So it will reduce the catatonia at different time interval. So inference, scopolamine is act as a anti-catatonic drug. So this is all about the experiment. Thank you.